Welcome back to Dubsy Bricks and another update from building the Batcave in Lego. We've managed to get the rockwork all completed around where the Batwing landing pad will be, so that's all done, and this is all the same level at the moment all the way around to there. So we're just going to continue over the waterfall, make our way over the archway which is just there, and then we're going to decide what we're going to do with the computer room, how much we're going to lower it by, and also the weapons room just there. So also want to have a look at the weapons room, because at the moment it's only got about 9 hooks or 9 brackets on there to hold weapons, which isn't a great deal. So again, need to just have a little think about that, because again, I don't want to build the rockwork above the weapons room only to discover that it's not got enough holes on there or brackets on there. So yeah, so let's carry on building the rockwork on this section here and then make those decisions. So although we've managed to get all of that completed all the way around to there, we've lowered that platform down where the computer room is going to be and the weapons room. However, I'm still not happy with that section over there. Hence, you can see all the multicoloured bricks. I've started ripping that part down again now. I just don't think there's enough variety in things happening over there, and I want to add a few more bits to it. So, like, I was thinking, there's no weapon, there's no gym, there's no sort of like first aid room or anything like that. There's no laboratory, loads of things missing, no trophy room, and all of these sort of things are things that I would like to add in this section. So as frustrating as it is, and yet again we're taking down more progress that we've made, I'm just going to have a little play with this area where the multicoloured bricks are and just see if we can put in sort of like anything else there. So what I was thinking about doing is put in, say, a gym down on the bottom bit, and then having a sort of like one row of bricks or rock face, and then doing a trophy room above it. And then I was also thinking about putting where that sort of like nose looking bit of rockwork there is, thinking about putting the dinosaur's head in there after all. It's frustrating to keep taking stuff down just to go forward. It's like, really does feel like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back at the moment. But I do obviously want to make this look right, and yeah, let's get to it and see what happens, because once we've got all that done, we can then start on the finer details on here. So let's get destroying and get building. So carrying on from what we were just mentioning, I've decided that this area here is just wasted space. And we've got this whole section here and nothing's going to be happening on it. So I think I'm going to rip that all up. So from that section all the way across there, I think the majority of it's going to be coming up. This bit here will probably stay. But yeah, it's really frustrating. But as mentioned before, it's got to make it look right. And it's only when you get further through a build like this that you realise where things can be improved and what you can do better. I don't think even if we'd drawn 100 diagrams beforehand, we would have got this right first time. Mind you, this is about the 5th or 6th time, but hey ho. But yeah, anyway, let's start ripping that down, and then we'll start putting in what we're planning on putting in there, and we'll go from there. So yeah, I'll check back in once we've made some progress. Oh dear, what have we done? Yes, it is carnage. These boxes were almost empty, now they're full up again. Let's just look at that side. It looks better over there. Yeah, so unfortunately, the way we built it, everything is interlocked. So obviously I've had to pull this up a bit here just to get some of those bits out underneath. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this out here, and I'm going to take the shoreline, well, not shoreline, but the rock line back along to there sort of thing. So there's a little bit more of a body of water just there. There's no need to have it all the way back, and also it enabled me to get the camera in easier to see the rooms that we put there. And I could even possibly put a room just there, basically facing out this way. So that is another thing that we may possibly do. Also, because of over on that section there, we've got the exit for a bat boat. We do also need to put a boat somewhere. So this area here where it's going to cross is very, very narrow, because we are going to have a rock bit coming up here. So again, not sure if that's actually going to work, but we can try it. But the idea, put a harbour bit there. So anyway, let's get back to ripping that base bit up and then start putting it all back together again and see what we can get done today. So as you can see, we've built that back up where the computer room's going to be. So we had knocked it right way down, all the supports were gone. So we've got it up to the height that it's going to be now. The computer room comes out this way a little bit more than it did previously. And as you can see there, the weapons room is undercover now. So the rock face comes up around and over the top of it, and then there's an archway. So basically you're going to be able to walk all the way through. Down there's some steps inside which we just need to finish up, and the same sort of floor out in there, and then it will exit through that archway into the computer room. So yeah, happy with how that's all coming on. I think it's starting to come together. Haven't decided exactly what we're going to do down in this section here. We have taken this back immensely on there. So previously I think it came out to about here. So there's going to be a lot more water there. So we're using quite a few bricks less on the filler brick side of things. But what I want to do is put a room of some description in here and possibly there. So yeah, we'll carry on building and see what we come up with. So a little bit more progress has been made over this side of the mock. As you can see, we've come out a little bit further. This here is going to be where the medical room is going to be. And what we've done now, we've extended this out a little bit further than what it was before. The idea now is we're going to put the gym in this section here. So it's going to start about so far up here. Not going to be a massive one, just a few little bits in there. And then we'll put some more rock above the top of it. And round here, I'm still debating whether to put like a prison sail in there or whether to have like a boat jetty sort of thing for the bat boat. So yeah, next thing to do is just carry on building this bit in here, put a little bit of a support base there ready for the sail, and then build the gym, and then so we need to build a platform in, build the walls around, and then again, like with the rest of the mock, we're going to put the finer details in at the end. As I said, the same, that's like the medical bay there, that's going to be the sort of like what would be a lift, so we're going to do some steps coming down from there. So yeah, might remove a few of these bricks randomly and then build in some rock work, a little bit like we've done there, just to sort of like help integrate it into the build. But yeah, really pleased with how it's coming along. As I said, considering that side was completely wiped out earlier on, it's good to get it back up into sort of like the height that it's at now. So let's carry on doing it. And as you can see, we've started building this room just here. Now, I'm not sure whether I'm going to be making this a prison cell or whether we're going to have this as a trophy room. Obviously, it's very, very small, so it's probably going to be the prison cell side of things. And I've also put these snot bricks in on here and along there. And the idea is I'm going to actually put the walkway on there is going to be the snot technique. So we're going to be adding that on there for a bit of variety as well. We're going to continue now to build the rock work up here, over the top, and then continue all the way up. So that's where we're at the moment. So again, as I said, I've got to decide whether or not I'm going to have this as a prison cell, because if I am, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put like the doorway in and then have rock work all the way around the front of it. So yeah, let's get building on the outside, build the rock work up on here, and have a think about what we want to make that room into. And here we have the first ledge put in, and we've put a snot brick on sort of like halfway up on the wall bit there, just so we can put a few little slopes and other details in. There's an inverted slope just there, with a cheese wedge on the other side. And we've brought it out, so obviously because we need to get from this platform up to that one. So yeah, that's all in place. Quite pleased how it's come out. Put a few of the like cheese wedges again on the end here, just to again give it a smoother, non-studded look on there. We have finished the rock work at this moment in time on the top. So we've managed to build up all the way to the very top, and it's all level the whole way around the mock now. Still contemplating whether or not to lower this, possibly tuck it back in, because we have got the exit, as I've mentioned before, down there for a bat boat, and chances are the dock will be over this side of the mock. And I'm going to be putting a pillar up here to help support the roof, and it's sort of like it's probably going to come out here. So there's only about 5 studs there in width, so I don't think it's quite wide enough. But again, it's something that's quite easy to do, and it will only take a short while to do. The next part we've got to do is finish off this section here where the platform is going to be. So just do the rock work along there, the stairs coming down here, and then we've also got to do another one of these sort of platforms there just outside this room here. Anyway, that is all we have on this update. Hope you've enjoyed the progress. A lot of knocking down and building back up as per usual, but I feel the cave is coming on nicely and really pleased with the changes that have been made. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. Give us a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed what you've seen. Share it with your family and friends, and remember to hit that notification bell so you can be kept up to date with any future updates. Anyway, thanks for popping on by. See you next time. Bye for now.